Hello everybody, welcome back to Goblin's Gaze. I'm Aubrey, your GM. I'll tell some of my players to introduce themselves, who they are, who they're playing, and then we'll get rolling into things.
Hi, I'm Aki, and I play the vigilante Gravewing, who is a Nagaji sylph, monk, and kineticist. We both use she/her pronouns.
Hello, I am Farris, she/her, and I play Alouette, also she/her, a bardic thaumaturge beastkin, doing her best while juggling a family curse, falling in love, and of course, the end of the world.
Hello, I'm Dusty. I use they, he pronouns, and I'm playing Eurideux, formerly Moran. Still a problem. Just angrier now. They are a blood hunter Nephilim problem. Just trying to fix things even though it's all bad. They also use they, he pronouns.
Hello, I'm Sparlock, and I play Alistair Whiskerfield, the great rat detective, arcane archer, and wizard extraordinaire, the revolutionary firebrand, sworn enemy to the Scriabins and scourge of the bourgeoisie, and master of Nicodemus Tower. We both use he, him pronouns.
Hi, I'm Tick. I use he, she, they pronouns, and today I'll be playing Nihil, who uses he, they pronouns. He cooks, he cleans, he eats people, and has an alien parasite living in his spine, slowly consuming him. What more could you ask for?
Hi, I'm Alyssa. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Laeth the Fourth, Dampier, dandy, rogue, failed matricide with a -1 constitution modifier. Laeth uses she, any pronouns.
So let's tell me what happened last time.
But yeah, after a long and brutal fight, we killed the rat. That's kind of the summary of it. Everyone got to low health, and Laeth gave the rat man the most undignified death that he ever could. Not the good rat man, the cringe feral rat man. You know, the one that Yuri was kind of attracted to, but decided that it would best if he didn't say anything, lest ruin his reputation with the rest of the group. He was kind of dreaming about it on the inside, you know? But we all managed to defeat all of the enemies and thus lay a puddle of bodies and potentially unconscious bodies. I think some people showed mercy. I didn't get to kill someone, so I couldn't decide to show mercy, but maybe someone did. Who knows? We win! Those confetti. Also, we leveled up. Those more confetti.
So yeah, where we left things off is you're standing in the bloody bordello, and yeah, you evacuated people, and I guess now is figure out what you're going to do about this.
I'm still frightened.
If we can hand wave that, because, you know, combat's over. I think there's enough time for you to rationalize that there's nothing to be frightened of.
I'm just giving Nihil the side eye. I haven't seen I've seen some things, but that's something on a whole other level.
You saw the horrors, and the horrors are looking back, looking a little concerned why you still look so raggedy.
Also, I'm pretty sure Nihil is still bleeding out, so we might want to take care of that.
Oh, I'll take a shot of vodka.
Now give me a roll me a flat check.
For taking a shot of vodka?
You're still bleeding.
All right, I am bleeding.
I can stop that.
Okay, wait, hold on. It's just a D20, right?
Flat D20, yeah.
That's a 2.
Take 6 damage.
Okay.
It's okay.
We have like 5 ways of healing this. It's fine.
Yeah,
We'll
take
go
your
ahead with
pick.
it.
You want to get bandaged up? Do you want to be touched by gloves, or do you want to take a drink?
I mean, the
But-
drink won't heal my bleeding. I just want someone to make me stop
Yeah,
bleeding
well.
on the floor, please.
Yeah, we'd have to get to. We can help out like by bandaging to lower the DC to 10, but the only thing that can stop it is healing to full.
We'll
My shot
worry
of
about
vodka
it
won't
later.
heal me to
It's
full.
fine.
I mean, the shot of vodka will heal some health if I need it. So we can just keep praying that I roll high, which is actually no. That sounds worse now that I'm becoming arrow.
It's fine. We'll figure it out.
Give you just by giving you a drink, I can give you 45 hit points.
That will not
How
get
far
me
off
up
are
to
you?
full, sadly.
That's just step 1.
I think Yuri transformed back to non-stag form is like trying to rinse out their mouth with whatever alcohol is possible, both from like just ripping 2 people to shreds and also Johnny. And then, well, I assume we should let the road know.
We should do something with his body first. I assume it's not safe to
Yeah.
eat, but we should still.
No. Nihil? Absolutely not.
Or I look stupid. Listen, I might eat people, but I know not
You've
to eat
asked
something
to
wrong.
eat worse. You've asked to eat worse.
No, I haven't. This is clearly beyond what anyone should interact with on a normal level.
Laeth
So-
has stepped over the viscera of the goon that maybe Yuri killed, but maybe it was Laeth who actually hit the killing blow. Who could say? And is digging through Johnny's body, looking for all his secret stuff.
I am also doing the exact same, but I'm gonna pick up the nearest sword just to make sure I decapitate him.
Yeah. On Johnny's body, he has a dagger, a war razor, a short sword, pretty much wearing leather armor. There is a symbol of the grave blade. There is Lorelei's mask. And he doesn't have it on him, but he also usually does wear a coat, which is a unique item that I will drop the description of in the chat in a bit.
It feels like a lot of people have icons of the Graveblade. Does that just seem like it is? How would you say, like, thematically relevant to their personal beliefs, or like there might be something going on with that deity
If you
and
wanna-
church?
You want to give me a religion check?
Oh boy, that's a natural one. I'm gonna use a hero point. Okay, that's much better.
Yeah.
33.
33. I mean, you were aware that the Graveblade is kind of a little bit more of a. You don't worship the Graveblade as openly as one does, like the Star Mother, but the Graveblade, their domains are trickery, pain, and fate. Their edicts are to be skilled and clever, savor in the pain you inflict, and honor those who follow fate's plan. quite often people who are rogues or assassins, it's a pretty common deity for many assassins.
I mean, coming back to life doesn't seem a lot like following fate's plan, though.
I mean, who's to say he was even dead in the first place?
Gravewing and Lorelei and Clover.
I'm pretty sure he's dead. I'm gonna decapitate him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And when that is done, I'm going to stick his neck part into the sword and carry it around. Like an unnecessary torch. Everything about that is unnecessary, but that's how I'm choosing to carry it around. But like now that I'm like up close, like I know what Johnny looked like. Has anything changed? Like
his skin is certainly a lot grayer than it used to be. He was always a pale motherfucker, but like now it's sort of like a grayish pallor that was like sort of took over his skin. He has a lot more scars on his body. Some of them look ritualistic. Some of them just look like battle wounds.
Can somebody who is proficient in magic please take a look at this ugly motherfucker? I'm pretty sure this is a reanimated corpse.
I'm okay with magic. I can give it a look-see. Alistair, do you want to give it a look-see too?
I definitely do.
Can I help, Mr. Great Mouse Detective?
I don't know. Can you? You gotta offset that frightened somehow.
Oh yeah,
we
you're
were
right.
We were hand waving that, right? Because okay.
I give you a pat on the head, and you're like, okay, never. No, I give you a small piece of cheese, and the frighten goes away.
And I just go, chicken boy, bird daughter. There's also a bunch of marks, ritual-looking things on them. If you guys want to take a look.
So are we talking Arcana, undead lore?
Occultism.
Actually, my Arcana is better than my undead lore.
I would go Arcana or Occultism.
Okay.
I'll roll occultism.
And I roll that stat to help, right?
You can assist rather than rolling. You would roll that stat and
yeah. And if Sparlock's rolling, I might as well roll to assist, so we don't roll like 17 different rolls.
That is going to be a. Wait, no, that's not your roll.
Maybe I should have rolled.
I don't know what Sparlock got, but I got 33 for occultism. You rolling Arcana?
Because of the critical assist that they got from Nihil, they got a 35.
Oh, nice. Go for it.
So yeah, as you're pouring over this, this isn't like being returned from death through like alchemical means. Something definitely returned Johnny to life, but it wasn't like a full resurrection or anything. So he's probably dead now, especially since his head is separated from his body. And for some of these like ritualistic looking, one of the things that is known is some of the more extreme followers of the Graveblade will sort of mark themselves up as they make kills, or if they feel like they have wronged the Graveblade, they will, scar themselves as penance. Because pain is the ultimate teacher.
While they're looking at that, I just want to real quick tug on the bow for the lover's knot on Laeth and just activate that little healing bit.
She looks marginally.
Don't worry about it. But it is 2d6 plus 7.
Yeah, no. Did somebody heal Nihil up to full?
You could battle medicine.
Yeah, we can battle medicine it. You definitely got the 45 from me at one point.
Okay.
You know, it says must have a throat and mouth. It doesn't say it must have lungs.
I mean, if Gravewing hadn't put the head on the sword.
Oh, I missed the.
I just imagine Gravewing cutting the head off just as Niall's talking to Alice. She's like, I can bring him back as long as the throat's intact. Looks over as Gravewing. She's like, so.
Shoves it right on the sword.
That would have been like so good to know beforehand. But I don't think he was going to talk much anyways.
Yeah.
Besides, saying very deeply unpleasant things about your mother.
Which one?
Yes.
Anyways. What was I going to say? We could try some of the other bodies on the floor, or is anyone still alive after this massacre?
My first guy that I took down.
There's one, yeah.
I left one.
I mean,
he's not on the map right now, but he was. Yeah. He was. There you go. There he is. Yeah. I left him alive.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
Ring of Truth is a lot easier than bringing back the dead temporarily, I will say.
I was gonna go right through the office while you do that.
Yeah, I'm thinking documents because everybody fears the IRS or the equivalent in this region.
Well, be quick with your raid. Who knows who's coming to this place afterwards?
STC, salary, tax collectors. I don't know.
So, if you want to, if the two of you want to dig through the office, if you want to give me perception or society rolls.
I'd love to use my new master in perception.
Yeah, you can do that.
Let's go. That's great. That's a good number. That is, I rolled the same number that I have in perception. So that's going to be a 36.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm apparently still distracted because that's a 26.
Yeah,
my dice are making up for last session.
So you learn quite a few things from this. There has been quite a few people who have, over the past couple of months, have been hired for private parties at the Scriabin residence who have never returned. And quite a bit of money appears to be funneled to the Scriabins from here as well. And unfortunately, the person who used to run this place is now dead. Even before Johnny, the person who ran it, Johnny killed them pretty early on.
Do they have a throat? I'm kidding.
They're long gone.
This is perhaps bad news, but not, I suppose, unexpected. Though it does give me a bad idea that might be useful. But let us see what else is found by the others, and maybe we can discuss it later.
Sorry, was this looking around the bar or up in Johnny's room?
The office.
The office.
Okay, cool.
If this information was in the bar, I knew Johnny was bad at running an establishment, but he's worse than I thought.
Yeah, that's kind of the information you're finding, is that a lot of this just money and people were being siphoned off for things to do with the Scriabins and possibly other members of the Blade.
If I take a look, the person that I was searching for early on, or like, do any of the names ring a bell? Just kind of passing through the list.
No, because I mean, the person you were looking for wasn't was a maid that was hired. These were people who were hired to provide entertainment at a party.
Mm-hmm.
But
we'll share
yeah.
this information with the group once they're done doing whatever they're doing.
I wanted to check the room that Johnny was staying in.
Yeah. Yeah, in there you find quite a few stashes of flay leaf and other various narcotics. A couple of bags of probably about 200 gold between the few bags that you're able to dig up, and there's the dead body.
Who is this?
Give me a society check.
I also wanted to
Society.
check out the room. Can I
Yeah.
also make a society check?
Thank you.
31.
31. And did you roll, Yuri?
If Laeth was up here, no. I was
Okay.
maybe looking around at something else. I maybe the who is this even was probably too late.
All right. Well, you're initially surprised at who this is. They were one of the teachers at Ravenswood. It was a Lee Caldova, who was the professor of evocation at Ravenswood.
Any rumors about them being missing or about their other affiliations that I have heard with Gossip
No.
Lore, perhaps?
Well, give me also a gossip lore. But I'll definitely tell you, you haven't heard anything about them being missing.
It's just a 28.
28. Unfortunately, Lee was a relatively new professor, only been there a few years, and they came from a different country. So there's not too much known about them, and as far as you know, they don't have any connections in the city.
Do we think that they would have overlapped with Juniper when she was a student?
Yeah, you would think that Juniper's, I think, last year was like her first or second year.
Okay, cool.
Why?
Laeth. I should say Laeth will make a sort of mental note to ask Junie if she knows anything else. But we'll say it's just a professor from Ravenswood. Evocation,
What?
I think.
Why would Johnny even care about this?
Talus I could see, but this, I don't know.
Do we remember from the conversation when we got here in disguise? Well, what did they mention about this person that they just killed?
I think they mentioned something about them being a traitor.
Johnny said they were a traitor. Were they? Is there any visible like Yuri's gonna maybe a little rudely turn over the body to see if there's any unbroken insignia or whatever the Johnny Appleseed rotten guy has.
Johnny never had any of the unbroken, he didn't have the necklace or anything, but Lee certainly does have a necklace of the unbroken.
So, well, traitor to the unbroken.
I can't imagine he would care about that unless it was a favor for Cygnus. But Laeth will lean down and take the necklace.
Yeah, I mean, it might be at this point. Johnny would probably take any excuse to just kill someone, so. Well,
It's not like we're going to get anything out of her. Did you find anything else?
Drugs, money. Should probably destroy the drugs, clearly, and give Lorelai and Gravewing the money to see what to do with it. It's like 200. Should we bury this person?
I mean, who's going to take over this business? They can deal with it.
Do you think they knew Junie? Would they be upset?
I mean, given that the one professor we know Juniper had tried to kidnap her, I can't imagine she's too attached.
It's so good that Lou didn't end up going there. We got kidnapped earlier,
yeah.
I swear. Well, we should at least let people know who this is. Maybe someone else knows more. Maybe Alistair has a file on this already.
Oh, fair enough.
Like when I think Yuri gets downstairs, they're gonna call for Gravewing and just toss them the bag of gold.
And because that is 200 gold pieces,
Yeah.
I don't catch it. I let it fucking fall, and maybe it like breaks something on the way down because that's 200 gold pieces. I go, what the fuck, bro?
You're stronger than that. Come on.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared to catch it. I'm gonna pick it up now, though, and yeah, no, that seems like Johnny. Did you guys find drugs?
Oh yeah, we should. They're upstairs. Also, evocation professor. Dead.
Professor like Ravenswood?
Yeah. Unbroken traitor, apparently.
Well, it could have been a spy for Johnny in the Unbroken who was a traitor to him.
Double traitor, I see.
We could try to make that corpse talk.
Which professor is this? I say kind of in character as I'm like...
Evocation? Laeth, right? Evocation at Ravenswood? Previous professor since Wave's Hand.
Lee, right? What was the full name?
It was I also forget the name. Lee Caldova.
Caldo.
Oh, Professor Lee Caldova. I go off on a random tangent about them that has no connection to anything.
Okay, not the file I was expecting, but all right. You said you could talk to corpses?
How much is left of the corpse?
I mean, they got a stab wound, I think, but they're still intact.
As long as the throat and head is still attached and it can speak, it should be doable, but I would like to say that corpses can lie. So,
I'll go grab them. I'll be
I
right
think
back.
we'll need someone with an excellent sense of insight. I look directly at Laeth without hesitation.
Yuri's grabbing the body and bringing it back down.
This will take a little bit to cast, but...
While Yuri is grabbing the body, Laeth will take the Unbroken necklace over to Alouette and just ask if there's any magic on it.
Oh, is there? I'll wave my little pendulum.
On the Unbroken necklace?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's magic on it.
I'm gonna real fast dig the one out of my pocket my sister gave me and check that one too.
Yeah, there's also magic on that one.
Magic. There was, yes. Mm-hmm.
Can you tell what it does, or is that...
Can I tell her that that's Aubrey?
Give me an Arcana check.
It can't be occultism.
Or occultism. Occultism works too.
Okay. That's gonna be dirty 30, as if I could roll a 30 naturally. Sorry, I corrected the math midway and realized I hadn't carried the 1.
So these are cursed items, essentially. Once you put it on, you can't take it off until you die.
Oh, I have dodged a bullet.
And theoretically, someone could force you to tell the truth if you were wearing one, and they knew the correct spell.
Oh.
Damn, we could have really used that on Johnny.
You don't know
He
the
wasn't
spell.
wearing one.
No, we could have forced it on his corpse and brought it back.
It's,
But you
I
can
know
take
that's
it
not how it
off
works,
after
but-
you die.
it does. It has nothing else.
Well, I will convey that with increasing anxiety.
Laeth sort of grimaces and moves from holding it just in her hand out to Alouette to, I think, just gripping it by the chain. And will say, right, well, good to keep in mind for disguises, but it's a good thing we didn't put them on.
You're telling me. I very nearly was going. I was fully planning on that, so you had the great idea to check.
Aubrey. My brother wasn't wearing one of those because I feel like you would have mentioned it.
Yeah, he was not wearing one of those.
Damn, okay, he was indoctrinated in another way. Okay, well, that's good to know.
It also is less of an indicator than I thought it was, but good to know.
We could make fakes if we need them.
As long as, well,
I know a guy.
they would also have to be magic.
Well, we could probably disguise it with like a simple thing, right? There's magic too. In fact, I think I read something where you could disguise something to make it look like a certain aura, right? So say you make it look cursed. Easy enough. I think.
That is not my area of expertise.
But I think the bigger, well, maybe not the bigger problem, but the other problem is that it's not a great indicator of true believers in the Unbroken if people can't take them off. It's harder to tell who could or couldn't be turned.
Right. If it is, can it be put on by force then?
Oh, it probably absolutely can. Maybe there's a way to turn this shit off. You can dispel. I look at any magic user ever. Dispel.
Vittorio.
Probably.
Dispel
Yeah.
magic, right?
Vittorio will
Vittorio.
not.
Yeah, we're nodding, yeah.
So in
Of course.
theory, we could just, just break
This
it
seems-
apart.
A little cruel, but should we put this back on the body before we bring them back?
So I will mention the thing for truth is it is a specific thing that another member of the Unbroken does. It's not like putting this on them will make them tell the truth.
Yeah. We would have to know, like, the command to make
Yeah.
it work.
Do we? We should probably just bring them back Yuri has been holding the body, and so I'm just going to like set him up on a chair next to the bar, I guess. Make sure the body's comfortable.
All right, give me like 10 minutes, I guess. And I will start casting 10-minute long spell.
While you do that, we're just gonna round up the other bodies, loot them, and maybe bring the rest of the blades that were outside, plus brother and sister, maybe bring them back in, and just push it all together, so that way when we actually do something about those ones, everybody's here. It's 10 minutes, they're outside.
Yeah. So, for this, you can ask 3 questions. And then I'm going to need it'll have to make a will check. So, you eventually finish that 10-minute invocation, and the corpse breathes and kind of its eyes flutter open. You have 3 questions.
Okay. So I'm looking to the rest of the group most for the questions right now. Like gesturing, like, you guys did so much investigation. I got the corpse talking. You guys get the corpse walking.
Okay, nobody ask anything in character yet. Above table, let's metagame the fuck out of this.
We are writing things down. We are gesturing. We are not making words.
Okay.
We're not doing
it takes
the
10
Dungeons and
minutes to
Dragons
cast.
music.
We can talk about this but
Yeah.
above table.
Yeah. Before it happened, yeah.
Yeah, above table, it's 3 questions. Do we give a shit about this person? How much shits do we give about this person? Because like one question could go to be like, why, why'd you join the Unbroken or something like that? But
Well, I want to find out how their thesis is going.
incorrect.
Why did Johnny think you betrayed them, or what were you doing for
Yeah.
Johnny?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly,
That's a good one.
100%.
How did you betray Johnny?
Wait, what were you doing for Johnny, or how did you betray? These are very
Both?
specific.
Both.
Both.
Well,
Like,
because
what were you doing and why did you betray? Maybe?
I think that's still 2 questions.
Asking why you betrayed assumes that they did betray Johnny. Like, is there a limit to how long their answer can be?
I don't think so.
But the corpse also can roll and lie to you. That's the thing.
Okay,
yes,
well now
however,
I have
consider
another
if
question
they
about.
do lie, I will possibly know about it. I think.
How can we formulate these questions? Can we say what and why were you doing things for Johnny, or does that count as 2 questions?
I would theoretically say that counts as 2 questions.
Okay, so what were you doing for Johnny is 1. Why did you betray is 2. Are we comfortable with those?
Then we save the 3rd one in case they're lying.
We could combine those into like, what was your relationship with Johnny?
No, that's too easy. I just say I wasn't employed for them.
Yeah.
We need
I
to
think
get.
You need to be
Specificity
very
better.
specific with your questions.
Yeah.
Johnny killed when we walked in. Johnny just killed them, saying that they betrayed them.
Yeah.
They're unbroken. That's like Cygnus's deal. So there's a lot of moving parts.
Okay. Then what did you do to betray Johnny is probably a more specific question, because like sure the answer could be I didn't, but also it's asking us like what did you do versus you know what I mean? It's very specific, but that's
We should
might be better.
ask that, see if they're lying, and save it for follow-ups, and use the rest for follow-ups. I think that's the most important information. We're not going to get a lot from them. They're dead.
Yeah, there you go. As long as because we gotta be specific, right? That's why.
Right.
Or we can be like the D&D movie where they kept bringing back the same fucking guy.
We can't do that. If it's been cast on the person the last week, it doesn't work again. So, please don't fuck this up. Please don't do the bit.
It was
Okay,
so
so-
funny.
8 days.
So, first question: what did you do to betray Johnny? Right, and I will roll their will save.
AC's 25, I believe, to my knowledge, not spellcast. Yeah, AC 25 will.
Hopefully corpses don't have good will saves.
Well, this person was a magical professor at a magical school. And
Yeah, but they're dead.
Corpses don't have
They're
good
dead.
will
They have
saves.
corpse DC now.
that is also unfortunately a nat 20.
Bruh.
Wow.
So
what do they
that's
say when they're
actually
lying?
really bad for me. The target can lie or refuse to answer your questions, and the target's spirit fucking haunts me at 24 hours.
Let's go! Let's go!
Whoa, you can just fuck the ghost and get your answers that way.
Farris back,
Wait.
baby!
No, just change it. Just change their values for a day. Come on.
So,
Is it-
theoretically, if this person wants to be an ass, they have 24-hour rights to harass me, which is very funny and sucks. Thank God someone healed my bleeding, because I would be so cooked.
So, they're going to give you a basic answer. They won't go into detail, but they will tell you that they refuse to sell for Johnny anymore.
Are they telling the truth? I got 36.
36? Yes, they are telling the truth.
You know, we could always ask, we killed Johnny for you. What do you want it? What's the best thing we can do to mess with his plans even further to just like...
That also assumes she knows what his plans are, other than she was selling drugs for him.
I mean, if we're assuming that he killed her and we killed that guy, she's probably like kind of willing to. She's not lying to us, to our knowledge. So
We can ask if she's sold to Ravenswood students or staff,
Yeah.
though.
I
Because we
think
know
so.
where the supply.
No,
we
no, no.
obviously know the bitch
Who else
sold
is
drugs.
working for Johnny?
And we know what the drugs are because we found a whole
Or is
bunch of
anyone
drugs.
else working for Johnny at the academy? Because we know there's someone at the academy that is helping with to fuck up with the automatons.
Right.
I think
forgot about that.
I think who else is working, so that way they have to name them is probably better.
Yeah. Who else is
Final
working
answer?
for Johnny?
We can also mention, like, we
Final
can gesture to
answer.
Johnny's dead corpse, so, like, maybe she'll have a reason to talk to us a bit more, like as a treat.
We have the Johnny on a stick.
We have our Johnny stick.
I mean, I suppose Johnny is right there. Can the corpse see?
Oh my god, he got pegged.
Wow.
Wow, that's...
Anyways.
So the question
Wow.
is, who else was working with Johnny at
Yes.
Ravenswood?
Correct.
She will tell you that she is unsure of exactly who, but she thinks that the headmaster might be in on it.
Lie detectors, are they lying?
Oh, do we roll every time?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Guidance.
Well, I don't think guidance is going to help as much. That's 24 with guidance.
You're relatively sure. Telling the truth.
Do we want to ask something about how she got from the Unbroken to Johnny, or if there are other Unbroken at the academy? Or do we think she'd be more likely to lie about that?
Probably, but we should ask anyways.
Maybe what's the connection with I don't know, Johnny and the Unbroken, or the Academy and the Unbroken, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Final answer? What is the connection? The connection between the Academy and the Unbroken?
Yeah. Because I think the connection with Johnny is just going to be drugs.
Yeah. He was there.
Yeah, so Unbroken
Yeah,
is stronger
But that
question.
is, she will tell you that they want access to young, impressionable people who feel like they can change the world. Because the thing about Ravenswood is it's a very prestigious school, so kind of only the best of the best ever actually go there. Best of the best. So people are already kind of, you don't get into this school if you're not trying really hard. So, people like that might be very easily swayed into, hey, if you do this, you could save the world.
That checks out to Laeth, but 33 for is she lying?
She's not lying. But good luck getting sleep for the next 24 hours, Nihil.
What is this fuck-ass ghost going to bother me with? You have to tell me now.
Tests.
I'll figure it out.
You're gonna be haunted by lectures and tests and math.
I get to learn so much about drugs in the next 24 hours. This will be great for cooking.
Does this mean I get a chance to ask about the thesis?
Yeah, you do have you have 24 hours.
She didn't make the drugs. She just sold them.
Okay.
Now, do you want to have a
me.
sleepover?
I can just imagine Nihil, head in his hands, as the fucking... It's not that the ghost is bugging him, it's that the ghost is, talking to Alistair, but is clinging to him, so it's like listening to two people just rambling about a thesis statement and not being able to sleep.
I fully say he'll rest in shit, pissant, and I'll get up, pick up. Well, I never dropped the head. I still have the head, and I'll go to Lorelai and be like, "It's your call with what we do next year."
I think the row certainly needs better people behind it, and I don't know if I can do that behind a mask.
Oh, you're gonna dox yourself again?
Unfortunately, I don't know how willing they would be to trust someone behind a mask. Unless you have a better idea.
Have they not been trusting you behind the mask for the past few years?
I was always the force in the background. I was never in the public eye. But if somebody doesn't step up and take accountability for the role, especially without a senator, this is the perfect time for them to roll in.
Is it too risky to pretend that we're still up and running?
Looks at Johnny, what, that he's still running things?
Yeah.
I mean, we could try. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to disguise myself constantly.
Well, it's a good thing that he didn't show his ugly fucking face constantly.
Could be an idea.
Also, the only ones who know that the Senator is dead are us and the ones who killed her. Granted, that is the Elias core, but still.
Yeah.
It does mean that they can still move freely here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
there's some pros and cons, but we either make a big statement that we beat their ass, or we keep up the ruse like how we've been doing over in Emerald Grove.
Yeah.
The farm area.
Yeah. Well, can do that. Yeah. Pretend to be him, run things from the shadows for now. Or could make a statement. Both have their good things, because I think if we keep up the ruse and they learn it's not true, they may just try to bulldoze the district.
Look, I'm down for both.
The intention behind maintaining the ruse is to keep them from retaliating.
Yeah, learning secrets if we can. buying us more time?
We may have other ways of learning secrets, but avoiding retaliation, of course, is important as well.
And as this is going on, Lorelei sort of like turning her mask over and over in her hands. I do think that the people may need someone fighting for them out in the open this time.
All right, I support it. How big of a statement do we want to make?
Bigger the better.
How's a controlled fire sound?
Sounds pretty good.
Because we already got everybody evacuated. What if we just light this bitch on fire? All the drugs, none of the money. Just totally ransack this place, light this shit on fire, and put Johnny's head on a pike.
Wait, if we light drugs on fire
for a lot of people.
Okay, the whole roll will become ours again, so we can redistribute them. This is not the only brothel in town, but this is certainly the only brothel with at least 6 corpses.
Gravewing. Gravewing.
What?
Some drugs, when you burn them, they get into the smoke and it's inhaled. I learned that the hard way when cooking with something before. You might not want to burn it.
I know that. I was planning to put the drugs in a barrel of water.
Okay.
First.
That makes a lot of sense.
Does it?
I'm Googling. I can't Google it. I Google
it's
not
powder.
free in
It
this
dissolves, and then we can get rid of it. Nobody's drinking the cocaine water.
Bury it under like dirt or something, and
I
then
mean,
burn
speak
smoke
for
on it.
yourself.
Google's, is cocaine dissolvable? Yes or
As a
no?
person who deals with drugs and knows how to dispose of drugs, we're covering it in dirt, bury it, burn the building on top of it.
Yeah.
Don't disperse it in the air. Don't disperse it in
Okay,
water that's
Yuri,
going
I
to
trust
evaporate.
If we are
This is not
burning-
Yuri, this is fucking Dustin.
Thank you, God.
Dustin just breaking open the force ball to just be like a PSA for disposing of drugs
on drug
safely.
disposal.
If we are burning the body, then Lou's gonna rifle through any of the rooms just to make sure there's not any personal items of any of the workers, and get out the personal items if she can identify them.
You can say that you can do that.
Just in case they left a purchase something, or if they live here. Some of them, I don't know if they also live on the premises or if they live elsewhere.
The best way to put it is that if this is Johnny's brothel, they're not maybe here willingly.
Yeah, and the other reason too, make sure to get whatever personal items they may have.
He took it over after he came back to the district, so he would. But you can always set up a new one at a later point. So you do all that, you bury the drugs, you set everything, and you set this place alight. And as you're doing this, you can see that a crowd has gathered.
Above table, we said we wanted to go very big, right? But I would like clarification. How many people do we want to say we took out? Because obviously, Johnny, do we want to mention Bloodline, or should we just be like, no, Emerald Grove is still normal and cute?
Let's just do here.
Just here, right? Okay, I just want to double check.
That's the more important part because we know about the people here.
Okay, yeah. I just want to double check.
We have enough broadband to cover both districts fully yet.
I don't think so either. I just wanted to double check because I don't want to get like heated and be like, yeah, we got all of them. I don't want to.
Now, if you want to say, yeah, we took care of 20 guys in here in this building, by all means.
Yeah, see, like that's where I would be like more focus here. Focus here.
50 of his goons. You didn't see it.
Okay. Setup wise, I'm thinking it's us. It's the remainder of the blades. We got the 2 other bugs on the side as well. We look like an intimidating collective. We look like Anathema, but bigger.
Do you want Yuri there as Yuri? Because again, I'm fully exposed at this point.
We can
I don't
throw your
care.
mask on you, right?
But people know that's meetup.
Put on
The
a
mask
new
was like okay.
Full offense. Eurideux is a red tiefling harlot with at least 20 X's and then got
At
doxxed.
least. Yes,
No,
as an
got
Anathema
doxed
member.
to
Yeah.
rich people, so this may be a different
Well,
crowd.
I'm pretty sure there's also like a most wanted list with Yuri's name on it.
So's Anathema, like, collectively.
Yeah, but we're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
doxxed.
Yeah.
So
Up
you're
to
a
you.
pink tiefling. We can just look to you and be like, oh,
That's racist.
well, in a town where everybody seems to be a similar shade of fucking gray, and then you guys chose to
There's
be
just a lot of
primary colors.
fetchlings.
There's a lot of tieflings that are also the same shades. Maybe a lot of them are Valers or Morans. We're not getting into that.
Who can say?
It's only you. It's only you. Nobody else
Anyways,
is
continue.
Okay. Whether you want to be here or not, I think is a you thing. So if Yuri wants to like hide in a barrel, go hide in a barrel. What was I saying?
Anathema, Bloody Blades, and the bugs are all standing outside the big fire in front of the crowd.
Thank you. And then I guess when the crowd like fully comes together, Gravewing will just say, Johnny Rotten's dead. We made sure this time. And I throw his head. Not like, I'm not throwing it like a baseball, like it's more like I'm rolling it out. Yeah, just display here.
Yeah.
We made sure of it this time. Whatever leftover goons, if you're hiding, show yourself. And maybe you'll receive some form of mercy. That is, if the people don't get you first. Consider the row protected by the Anathema. And consider your representative her. And because Lorelei said she wanted to go be the face, like, of this district, so that's what I'm doing. And I just let her talk now if she wants to, because if she's going to be a representative, she should also speak, I think.
Give me a, we'll just do like an assist because you're hyping up Lorelei. Give me like a diplomacy, intimidation, performance, one of those.
Could I interest you in a society?
Sure.
You could, because I was like, I have streetwise. It's not gathering information, but maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna use a hero point on this one.
Power of gay.
It wasn't a bad roll, but it wasn't the best roll, you know? Like significantly better. I think that is 32.
Yeah, and Lorelei, as she starts talking about how the row has been failed by the system and that all that the people want to do is they want to come in and control it, and that she's tired of seeing it, and you can kind of see it within her, within the people, as she inspires them to stand up for themselves, stand up for their homes. And then she ends it with a smile and says, don't know about everybody else, but I need a fucking drink and I miss my bar.
I hand her my water bottle that mechanically heals 16 points of damage.
Not the kind of drink she was looking for, but you know, she'll at least
No,
toast
it's a vodka shot canonically. I just have pocket alcohol. It's a mechanic. I give you a vodka shot.
Yeah. And she goes, oh, join us at the Crow and Hammer for a drink. And she
No one in
sort
the
of
crowd cheers. Lou will start cheering too.
Yeah, no,
make them
there's
start cheering.
She
Soccer mom Lou, let's go.
Let's go.
she had a pretty good role, so like people are into it, and even if they don't know her face, they know of her because she was pretty much the thing. Her and the Blades were the thing that was keeping the district safe. Just most people had never seen her actual face before; they'd only ever seen the mask.
Before we all disperse, I'm just gonna grab the head real quick, and I really want to make sure this fucker stays dead. So I'm just like, while the house is like lit up, I'm just gonna like drop it where I can see it in there, and just make sure that it fucking burns, please. Like just,
Yeet.
and when it's successfully crispy enough, I will leave.
Do any of you follow the lead towards the Crow and Hammer?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's have some
So
shots.
after we make Johnny s'mores,
Yes.
They're so nasty. Like it's.
I am totally talking up my wizard tower to the ghost that's haunting Nihil.
I
like,
definitely
trying
need
to
two
You're
talk
gonna make
them
drinks.
the
into-
tower haunted.
This is the romance of the century. You guys can't stay in the way between the great wizard rat and the ghost of an evocation wizard. Please,
An
please,
evocation
please.
wizard that was selling drugs to students. This is 22 Jump Street.
Exactly. So would you stop Channing Tatum in a dress from being romanced by a rat?
Yes. Anyways,
On
I'm
the
going to
bright-
the Crow and Hammer.
On the bright side, I've forgotten about like the mortal terror Nihil put me in earlier, so things could be worse.
Things could be better.
Laeth is not going to go to the Crown Hammer. She is going to disperse into the crowd here and just sort of keep watch on the building and see if anyone sort of comes or goes or does anything suspicious.
I need a drink.
Yeah. Everyone else go to enjoy a drink with the people of the row and the Blades. At
I'll linger with Laeth because buddy system.
it's probably a good idea.
Gay buddy system in this case, but that's neither here nor there.
Do you guys got message? Do you guys got a way to cast message?
I can send a little animal friend.
Yeah, I was like, we got that now, right? So okay, that's fine. I will also go with the group, I guess. I am in full costume. I feel like I have to.
Hey, Aubrey, is Oscar at the bar?
Yeah.
All right, I have a question for Oscar, and I may have a question for Gravewing in regards to the ominous shit you gave me an episode or two ago. I forget how long it's been because it struck fear into my heart.
It's been a couple. But yeah, no, Oscar is gladly taking his place back behind the bar, doling out drinks to people as the Crow and Hammer is fit to bursting.
If anyone else wants to do something first, that's fine.
Uh-oh. People.
Well, it sounds like nobody else is doing anything first, so go talk to Oscar.
I want to watch this train wreck.
What? Why does it always have to be a train wreck? We're on,
It's
we left
Yuri.
on pretty good terms. Shut up. Okay, so Yuri is going to go up to Oscar at the bar and just ask so hey Oscar, long shot, have you or anyone here seen anything going on in Silver Court?
He shakes his head as he slides a drink across the the bar to you and saying, unfortunately, we've been so trapped underground here that I think most of my info is weeks out of date at this point.
Okay. Anything my cover is mostly shot, as you are aware, but is there anything I could do to help around here?
Can always use more people working with the blades. Got a lot of inexperienced people who don't truly know how to fight yet. Give them some pointers.
Yeah, I could help out training for regular fighting. Yeah, not like any of the stuff that obviously Gravewing could do, but clearly I could hold myself. So
yeah, I mean, you could train them with weapons. Gravewing could train them with fists, and the ones who have kineticist abilities.
Mm-hmm. Yuri is going to look down at the drink and just mull it over a second and... Okay. Well, I think there's something I need to go take care of soon, but I'll gladly help out where I can. I definitely owe it to everyone. I owe it to you. I owe it to the Blades, so...
Well, and we appreciate the help. It's going to take us a bit to get back to where we were. But we got a victory today, and that counts for something.
And I think Yuri is going to look at them and earnestly say, earnest. They're trying to come off as earnest as possible and say, I'm glad you did not get too hurt in everything that's happened.
Yeah, me too. It's been touch and go, but I think things are gonna get better from here.
Great. Well, also, could you keep an eye on me? I think I'm about to ask Gravewing something that may get my ass kicked, so we'll see what happens.
And I certainly can't miss that.
Could I get another one of these? They're gonna point at the drink.
Yeah, they'll top you up before you go be brave.
Mm-hmm. What's Gravewing doing right now?
I have decided to celebrate with the locals a little bit. So I am drinking. I'm not drinking to get drunk or anything like that. It's more like I'm at 77 out of whatever my health is. So it's like, I could use something. My neck hurts. But otherwise, I think I'm very chill. Or, well, as chill as I can be.
Yeah. I think Yuri would come over with a glass of like whiskey or whatever Oscar was serving, and hey, do you have a moment? I have something real quick to ask.
Sure.
And Yuri's just gonna like go over to like a less crowded table or an uncrowded table and just...
I will follow.
They're going to just like stand there with the drink and look over and say, so I know you have every right to not give a fuck about this, but one of the last people I actually care about in this city is in danger, and I think I need your help with them.
I'm gonna need a little bit more information so I know what I'm working with.
Sorry, I'm pulling up the last name because I wrote it down somewhere. Okay. Bertram, Devlin. They are librarian archivists in Silver Court. I sent them a message after everything's happened to make sure they were okay. And they said things are going bad around there. And that's in Silver Court.
Two things, Aubrey. One, does that name strike anything in me at all?
I mean, they are related to the senator for Silver Court. Devlin is the last name of the surname of the senator for Silver Court, so they're related somehow.
Okay. Two, have the Midnights reported anything because they live in Silver Court? And my kids are in Silver Court.
It certainly sounds like anything that things are happening in Silver Court, and the Midnights are trying to keep abreast of it as much as they can, but also trying to keep abreast of it without becoming very obvious that they're keeping an eye on things. And I believe what Bertram was discussing was had to do with Silver Court's plans for the route. If I remember correctly.
It was a very short message. It was very,
it was a very
on
short
purpose.
message. It's been a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, it certainly is continuing on the Silver Court, looking for any reason to essentially get rid of the row. And yeah, there's some sort of connection with, and especially someone who is the family of the senator might know more for sure.
So, related to the senator?
Yes, yeah, yes, they are related to them.
You can vouch for their... I'm trying to make very nice words. They are not coming to me. You can vouch for their character.
They would not lie about this. If there was something concerning enough where they couldn't take care of it themselves, they would not lie about it.
Okay. Let's save your friend. Friend?
Friend.
A friend like Oscar is your friend?
Yes. But, yeah, left on better terms. Surprisingly, I know.
You win some, you lose some. I can see if I can get the Midnights to help in any way, shape, or form, but if something's happening in Silver Court, my priorities may change to them.
I understand.
I'll put them on the list, though. But
I'm asking for your help simply because I want you to know what's happening as well. I want to try setting up a meeting, but me going anywhere in Silver Court is dangerous. I don't know how well a disguise will hold up.
Have you tried talking to Lou or Laeth? They're the ones that usually set these things up. I mean, I've got some pull.
I haven't yet. The reason I'm going to you is because I don't want there to be any concern, because I know you have family there. And I know anything popping off in court could danger them. So I want to bring this to you because, frankly, I think you are the de facto leader.
Gravewing makes a face, opens her mouth, closes it. And you see her head tilt upward to the sky a little bit, the ceiling, she's thinking. And then she just takes a sip of the whiskey and goes, yeah, no, that checks out.
I mean, you started doing this before any of us went public. You'll have the people's trust behind you for the most part.
I also have a lot of enemies, and most of them are in Silvercourt.
Yeah. Man, that's why I wanted to bring it up. Again, the Midnights are there. But if they're concerned, it could be doing with anything that's happening. It could involve the row as well.
No, very well. Could.
Yeah, I didn't want to go in guns blazing.
I don't think guns. Yeah, I agree. I don't think guns blazing is the way to go about this, but if you think... No, I think you're pretty certain that your friend is in danger. We're gonna get them out.
Well, I'll see what Lou and Laeth are up to. They could probably get in and out of the court easier.
And if they can't, I'll make a call.
Sounds good. Then Yuri's going to down the drink and just put it down and say thank you. And is going to go walk off to find the other two. Probably after they're having a gay conversation.
They're waiting. They're waiting in the house burning for serious things. So it might not be a gay conversation. It might be oh no, guys, 8 ghosts showed up. All of them looking for Nihil.
Nihil has a ghostly harem.
I'm kicking the living shit out of all of you right now. I'll kill you and I'll kill you again.
It was
so that we can join your ghost harem?
Yeah, right?
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Block band reported. Anyways.
Your greed sickens me.
So, Lou and Laeth, you do that. You watch, and how long do you stay?
How long would it take for someone from the Lamplighters, I guess, to be sort of informed and come looking?
It might be a couple hours.
Laeth will wait a couple hours.
Mm-hmm. I think while we're just chilling here in the warm glow of a burning brothel, Lou will at one point say, there is, I mentioned earlier today the Scriabin connection to Johnny. I think there is a possibility that I could put myself in a position to gather insider information from the Unbroken. But it would require making nice with my family and lying a lot.
What kind of position would you be putting yourself in?
Well, there are a lot of options. But the one that occurs to me the most, due to the repetition of the Scriabins in everything we run into, they seem to be at the heart of most things, including the symphony, which we know is very bad, and I have confirmation that it is, in fact, perhaps the point of their objectives, which is a Scriabin situation to begin with. But you would have to promise not to murder anyone. And I can't guarantee I can make it work. But I have it under good authority that there is a Scriabin looking for a bride. And my family is looking to improve our standing and prove our loyalty.
That's why I stabbed my mother in the first place, was their search for a bride.
I know. That would not be with any intention of following through.
I'm less
If
worried
it got to
about...
that point, then I would let you in to murder him.
I'm less worried about the actual marriage and more just having you in with them and with your family.
I know.
I spent years doing that, Alouette, and it was never worth it.
No, but we need information. We need to know what they are planning. And we can't trust anyone who is in it to be truly not in it, especially now that we know about the necklaces.
You're known by the Unbroken to be... I mean, if they don't know about this, sort of gesturing at the burning building, they at least know that you're allegedly engaged to someone who killed one of their members.
Paloma is unbroken, and she offered me membership.
Oh, that's how you got the...
Yes. I think I convinced her that I am simply still the fairly nonsense-headed little sister who just wants to make everyone happy. I asked for a spot in the symphony. She said, possibly. Now, knowing what the necklace does, I don't know if her giving it to me is as good of a sign as I thought it was, but it was just one tea. It is something I can work on. It is a way in if we want to take it. And we still have my uncle is still in their grasp and is in danger. And having the way in is a way to get him out. But I would not do it if you said not to do it.
I don't know that you should be relying on my judgment for this, Leo. It doesn't feel worth it compared to any risk to you, but you must know by now that I'm biased.
And it feels only alright that whatever we do going forward is done together, in agreement.
I do want to ruin them, not just because of all of this, but because there's still some petty part of my brain that thinks everything here has been their fault.
I don't know that you're wrong. They have their hands in every pie.
I think there are forces greater at work than just that family. But
perhaps.
It is maybe the best chance we have. And we should talk to everyone else. I know Alistair got captured there, but maybe he has some better plan.
Alistair was, I think, sneaking around. This is just lying to their faces.
You don't think they'd want Nihil as a bride?
But Nihil does look very good in a dress, it's true. They would look spectacular in a wedding dress, to be fair. But Nihil does not have the family connections, unfortunately. And that matters a lot more to us, Koryabin.
And I imagine I've rather tarnished my family reputation here.
Yeah. Which, I mean, good for you. I am super hopeful to follow your path eventually, but at the moment it is more useful to keep being what they always thought of me, but perhaps slightly more useful now.
You're not wrong. I don't like it, but I trust that you've thought it through.
I have thought of little else. I don't know if it is a good plan. I don't know if I can make it work, but I have to do something, and it is my family. And they cannot be allowed to continue like this. I don't know what I'm going to do about them in the long run, but for now, they have at least earned being used a little bit.
All right. You have me now. All you need to do is convince Eurideux.
That is the easy one.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
If I could get Yuri to let me go along on little hunting trips, I can get them to agree to this.
Yes, well, that hunting trip ended with you both in prison, so I don't know if they're in the mood to say yes anymore.
But consider, we found our great-great-grandfather. I have 2 Fae that are vying for my attention.
A 2 Fae?
I will tell you about. Oh, we found the other one. I dare not speak his name lest she be listening, but you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think Laeth nods and they sort of devolve off into chatter, inexplicit chatter about the Fae courts.
Yeah. Very carefully making sure there's no reflections around at the time.
Yeah. So yeah, you slowly make your way back to join everybody at the Crow and Hammer, and that's where we'll end things for now and come back with you all wrapping up the week and starting the next one and figuring out what you're going to work on next.
And answering the important questions, like did Nihil ever get talked into the sleepover?
It's true.
I'll roll for it right now. Hold on. Let's roll for this in the chat. I can't leave the viewers on that much of a cliffhanger, you know? That's just sociopathic. Let's see. If it's higher than the higher the number, the more likely it was, okay?
Okay.
That's an 18. The answer is definitely just because they did not want to have to talk to the ghost the whole time. This ghost would not stop talking about their unfinished thesis. They'll never be able to finish because they got killed. Alistair comes in with a chair and they're both sitting there bickering. And now it's just like, at least I'm drunk enough to not have to think about this.
My life is complete.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
Why
anyways.
don't you take us out?
Yeah, thank you everyone for listening to the wonderful episode of Goblins and Gays. If you like what we do here, feel free to follow us on Blue Sky, on Instagram, on Patreon. If you can support us like that, please, if possible. Give us some various reviews and say hi on Discord at some point. It's always fun to see new fans popping in and popping out as I ban them for pinning me at 3 a.m. Remember, everyone, stay safe and lure your friends to a karaoke bar at exactly 9 p.m. at night, offering some chicken fingers and french fries in order to lull them into a soft sense of security on their birthday, only to get them to sing Golden and then consume them at the end of it. Anyways, have a good night,
I
everyone.
did that.
Concerningly specific.
That was like his birthday party on Saturday, that's why.
It's exactly what happened.
Gonna be golden. Oh.
Okay. Aubrey, thank God that was a complete accident. I was like, please don't make me overthink this.
No, it's a complete accident. Those names were very similar. I just have to come up with so many names, and sometimes they end up being very similar.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We could just say they're from the same country, and it's like, you know, like adding Vitch at the end of everybody's fucking surnames. Lake
Dark wells with my heart keeps on beating. Take my hand, we must face it again. Tell me yes to those unknowns. Deus, Newcom, Morta, Triamus, Talent, Epoxy, Omen, Doctor, Deus, Newcom, Morta, Lea, Falent, Oxys, Omen, Tyrant of the Dark Lord, here's my love, one Oxys, Omen, Daylight is a distant dream, near the